Hello and welcome to Wild Brick Collector. My name is Mike, here to share my Lego passion by sharing my Lego collection. I got another Star Wars set here today. This one is from 2000, so second year Star Wars. It came out in 1999. This set here is from 2000. It is set number 7184 called Trade Federation MTT. Comes in at 466 pieces. There are 7 minifigures hidden in here. And it sold originally for $49.99. So kind of expensive for 2000. 7 minifigures. None of them are exclusive. So, yeah, what do we got? There's a little closer shot here of our really brown set here. And this is actually in the era of what is called brittle brown. So I do need to be careful with this because their quality control from 2000 to, I don't know, what was it, 2010 even? Like 10 years, brittle brown, brittle blue, brittle red. Those are the 3 colors that they did something wrong, and the pieces break just by looking at them. So you do got to be careful with these old brown pieces. Anyway, so what is it? It is our Trade Federation transport of all the battle droids. So see if we can open up this little dusty front end and grab it and pull it out. So there is 6 of the battle droids kind of all folded up right there. It is on a nice little slide piece there. And brick-built guns back in the day. They didn't have the molded gun for this set. And if you look on the inside, there's my 7th minifig hanging out in the top shelf there. So both sides do fold open. So you can see that you can play with it from either side. Now, I do need to be careful. I just want to close it back up, push these guys back in, close that up. Brittle brown. What else? So we got a little gun going on back here. So these shutters open and close. And then on the back here, so it does fold open. And there's a big old storage bay. It's empty. Plenty of room to probably store the front thing in there as well. I'm not actually sure why there's a hinge joint in the middle here. It doesn't hinge in any way from the way I remember it all. We'll be careful. Open it up or lift it up. You can see the tiles underneath it there that kind of give it that slidey factor. Set her down nice. Remember the scene? So here's our box. It is an older box, kind of got a little crunchy. It does have the cut style. Oh, that one's still taped. So it is a box within a box too. I kind of like that. So it creates a really nice rigid box. However, it's crunched. Check out the back playability feature. You know, you can rebuild Star Wars for the first couple of years. They didn't know what to do with it. Crisscrossed logo up in the front there. Episode 1. They did one, what was it, 2007 or 2009? That was a larger version of this. I got it hanging out behind me. There was like 20 battle droids in that one. Now there's your army building set. That was an awesome set. It had a neat, a more neat, I was going to say neater, more cool interior of pulling out all the droids. In that particular set. So I'm kind of glad they redid it because this one, as soon as I take it apart, I'm going to break probably half the pieces and I will be really upset. So I have to keep this one together for right now. I don't know. One thing that I found kind of interesting here is as I pulled out the box for this set, I had the instructions are in my filing cabinet. Back there. At least most of them are. All the Star Wars ones are. So I pulled this one out of the filing cabinet here to check it out. So we do have our blue interior with a scene of the movie's inset there. Really thin paper on this. Inside the box, I found this. I'm like, what is this? And I open it up, and it is a double-sided instruction thing here. So this one here does say page 10. And so right up on top here, here, hang on. So you can see that there's a big X through there. So I guess what happens is there was a misprint on how the building instructions happened, and it says don't do this step, do this step instead, which was interesting. I didn't really study it that much. I don't remember building it, making any mistakes or anything like that. So there's like that step right there. It said don't do this step, do this step instead. But it's really weird because it doesn't fit inside there. It doesn't. It's not the same coloration. It's definitely printed way after the fact, and it is. We got step 5, step 10 over here. We got 11 and 12. Also, at least 10, 11, and 12 go together. But they messed up on step 5 too, apparently. So that's really interesting. I don't know. I found it fascinating. I know that that's not the first time they've actually messed up on instructions. There was another set that I have a loose page for that they messed up on. So I'm actually going to keep it inside the instructions now. Instead, it was crunched up in the box. Flatten that out. Old school Star Wars, brittle. Got to be careful on these old school sets. So do you have any of the older ones? Have you had pieces break on you? Do you like just getting the new ones, or do you find some vintage ones here and there? Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment or two. Appreciate your time.